in our last lesson, we talked about finding your way. So we talked about directions and how to find a place. If you're maybe looking for a location, how to find different places. But first of all, we talked about two different holiday homes. So we have the Craven Holiday Homes. We have two places. We have Hill Place and we have Benton House. So we talked about the difference between the two places, and we also listened to the conversation. We listened to Sue. So this is Sue Daniels, and this is her family. So of course, Sue Daniels, she wants to stay at the beach house for a week. And they called Craven Holiday Homes. And in the end, Sue chose Hill Place because it's, sorry, not Hill Place, sorry. She chose Benton House because it's closer to the beach, and because Hill Place wasn't available. ما كانش متوفر يعني للحجز فاختارت Benton House. أيضا تكلمنا عن الاتجاهات, how to talk about directions. We talked about the meaning of turn right, turn left. It's on your right, it's on your left. We talked about this. Go past the pub or go past the market, go past the school, the mosque, any place. Go along this street, it's opposite, it's next to, you know, all of these are words that we can use to give directions. هما الاتجاهات. Okay, so هذه آخر شيء تكلمنا عليه. And we also did the exercise on page 145. We talked about this. If you remember, we talked about the directions, how to find directions. We talked about the differences here. So we have over the bridge, it's on your right, go straight, or you can say go along this street, go along this road. So we talked about this. Opposite to. Wa alaikum salam. Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you, doctor?
I'm okay. I'm sorry we started so late. I had some problems with the internet. I don't have electricity, and then I had a bit of a problem with the generator, but now it's okay.
No problem.
So maybe today we'll study just 1 hour, and then we can add the missing hour to our next lessons, okay? So maybe just 1 hour today. Okay, so we're just quickly covering what we talked about in our last lesson. So on our last lesson, we focused on directions, how to go to places, and how to reach your destination. So this was what we talked about. Now, I want you to read the letter. So here we have a letter. In this letter, we have the directions to go to Benton House. Okay, so it says here, look at the map on page 91 and read the email. Draw the route from you are here to the holiday home. So this means in this letter we have the directions of how to get to Benton House. يعني عندنا الاتجاهات حنتبعوا الإرشادات لحد ما نوصلوا لبنتون House. Okay, so let me read the letter for you. So it starts, Dear Mrs. Daniels, thank you for booking one of our holiday homes. Here are your directions. When you come into the town, you're on Abbott Street. Go along this street, past the bus station on the right, then go over the bridge and turn right. This is East Street. Go along East Street, the river is on your right. The river is on your right now, and turn left at the end of the street. Then go along South Road for about 100 meters and turn right. Benton House is the first house on the left, next to a small car park. I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday. Best wishes, Angela Craven or Craven. I'm not sure. Anyways, يعني هذه الرسالة كلها فيها الاتجاهات. So we want to use this information and we want to use it in the map. Can you see the map here?
Yes.
So this means we will start here. You are here, and then we will follow the directions, okay?
Yes. When about street.
Yeah. So, but let's start from the beginning. It says when, thank you, when you come into town, you're on Abbott Street. So هذا الإرشاد الأول رقم 1 تمام. Go along this street اللي هو Abbott Street. Go along this street past the bus station on your right. هنبدأ بالخطوة الأولى. So this is Abbott Street. Can you see Abbott Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's start. هنتبع الإرشادات. So she said, go along Abbott Street past the bus station on your right. Where's the bus station?
Next book shop.
Next to the bookshop. Okay. فهي أول إرشاداتها قالت go past the bus station. أنا من فوت البus station. Okay.
Yes.
So هذه الخطوة الأولى. Let's check. Then she said past the bus station on the right. Then
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge and turn right. Okay, معناها حنستمر. Go over the bridge and turn right. So وين نمشوا؟
Over the bridge.
Where's the bridge? Is this the bridge?
Yes.
Or is it here? Where is it?
No. Go along.
Okay.
Yes.
You mean like this over the river?
Yes.
من فوق الriver يعني.
Yes.
Okay, so correct. So over the bridge. This is over the bridge. بعد ما نقصوا الكوبري.
Then return right.
Turn right.
Yes.
Okay, so معناها حنكون احنا في East Street. حنتأكد لو هي قالت لنا. Let's take a look. شوف شو قالت لنا. بعد ما مشينا على الكوبري. Then go over the bridge and turn right. This is East Street. معناها اللي توا صح احنا. Okay. Then it says, go along East Street. The river is on your right now. تمام معناها مفروض في East Street نستمر في East Street. And she said the river is on our right. شو معناها the river is on our right?
النهر على يمينك الآن.
Correct. Yeah. بالضبط. Okay. So معناها صح ماشيين احنا. Okay. Let's check. So the river is on your right. And turn left at the end of the street and then go along South Road. Okay, معناها خلينا ناخذ left. She said turn left on South Street. هذا حيكون معناها بنكمل الشارع لآخره. And then she said turn left, right?
Yes.
Okay. After that, what did she say? She said go 100 meters, I think she said.
Yes, go along.
Go along South Road for about 100 meters and turn right. And Benton House is the first house on your left next to a small car park. Okay, so let's take it step by step. So first thing is let's go 100 meters and then let's turn right. So 100 meters. And turn right. So this means here, right? On this road, turn right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and then Shingalit, it's the first house on your left, right? She said it's the first house on your left.
Next to car park.
Next to the car park?
Yes, number 14.
Hope you have. Okay, so this means number 14, right?
I think 14.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's 14 too. So this is maybe Benton House. Okay. So now we found Benton House. Let's see, maybe they want us to find other places. Let's see. It says, which number is the holiday home? Okay, so the holiday home is number 14. Number 14. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to do the same thing, but here we have different places. المرة هذه مش Benton House. So we're going to do the listening and we're going to find the 4 different places in the track, in the CD. So which 4 places do you take directions to? Okay, so let's do the listening. Let's listen to number 5, question number 5, and let's find out. Okay, so this is CD3, I think. 11.10. So let's find out. No. Okay. Okay, أعتقد التراك الجاي. Let's check. كنت أكتب من الرقم. So it's 11.10. I think now we're going to listen. So remember, we are going to check 4 places from the listening. So we have 4 places and we're going to start here. دائما في نفس البداية. Okay, so you are here. هذه دائما البداية. حنبدأ من غادي. Now let's check. Let's see, 11.10. No, اللي بعده مازال. What is it? Go along Abbott Street. It's on the right next to the bus station.
دكتور ما سمعت الشيرة.
Okay, sorry, مش مفتوح الصوت. Sorry. Okay, let's go back a bit. Okay, let's listen.
Is Hill Place cheaper?
Yes, that's £570.
And is it available for those 2 weeks?
Let me check. Oh, certainly. I'll email you directions.
Okay.
Go along Abbott Street and it's on the right next to the bus station.
Um, 11, a car park.
Okay, so he said go along Abbott Street.
Yes.
Go along Abbott Street. It's on your right next to the bus station.
Bookshop.
Yes, correct. Yeah. لأن احنا قاعدين في شارع أبت ما طلعناش منه.
Yes.
Go along Abbott Street معناها يبينا نستمروا. So go along Abbott Street. It's on your right next to the book station. حيكون بالشكل هذا. حنمشوا في Abbott Street نستمروا. بعدين قال لك on your right next to the bus station. هذه الباص station هنا. شن جنبها على يميننا بيجي اللي هو البوك شوب. Okay. So the first place is the bookshop. Is it clear? هل الاتجاهات فكرتهم واضحة ولا مش مفهومة مزال؟
Yes.
Yes, Sabine. Easy, clear?
Yes.
Okay, very nice.
Yes.
All right, now let's check the second place. خلينا نسمع الاتجاهات ونشوفوا إن كان الثاني. Let's take a look.
2. Go along the high street, past the station, and it's on the left, opposite the department store.
A restaurant.
Correct. That's right, yes. He said go along High Street, past the station. It's opposite the department store on the left. معناها the restaurant. That's correct. Very nice. Okay, let's listen to number 3, the third place.
3. Go along the high street, past the department store, and turn right. Go along North Road, and it's on the left.
Hospital.
Hospital.
That's correct. That's correct, yeah. Go along High Street, past the department store, turn right. Go along North Street, North Road, it's on the left. Very nice. أعتقد now number 4, الأخير. Let's listen.
4. Go along Abbott Street and turn right by the river. That's West Street. Go along that street for about 100 metres and it's on the right.
Car park.
That's correct. Yes. So he said, go along Abbott Street to the river, then turn right on West Street, go 100 meters, it's on the right. So it's the car park. Okay, do you get the idea? So this is how you can give directions, you know, how to help people get to where they want to go. Now, here it says in number 6, Sue is at the bus station. She's asking for directions. Put each conversation in order. So we have 3 conversations now, okay? So the first conversation is Sue is asking a man, and then she's asking a girl, and in the last one, she's also asking a man again. So let's start with the first conversation. Let's start with number 1 here. So المطلوب منا ان احنا حنرتب الconversation بالترتيب الصحيح. So Sue, she says, excuse me, is there a news agent near here?
Yes, there is one. Yes, there is one in Bear Street.
Bear Street.
Okay. And the next one? Number 3.
Where's that?
Okay. What's the answer?
Go along this road and turn right. That's Bear Street. Go past the pub and the news agent is on the right, opposite the supermarket.
Okay. And the last thing, what does Sue say?
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Right. Okay. Okay, so this is the first conversation. Now let's do the same thing for the second conversation, number 2. What do you think is the first one?
Excuse me, where's the police station?
Okay. After that?
It's over there next to the.
It's over there next to the internet cafe.
That's right. And then?
Oh, yes, I can see it. Thanks.
Okay, and the last one?
No problem.
Okay, okay. And then we have the third conversation. So,
excuse me, do you know the Park Hotel?
okay.
Yes, you go along the street over the bridge and it's on your left in your road. You can't miss it.
What's number 3?
How far is it?
Okay.
Oh, it's not far. Only about 5 minutes walk. Great, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, now let's check your answers. Let's see if these answers are correct. Let's do the listening, and if they're correct, we can practice them together. So let's listen.
Recording 11.11. Conversation 1.
Excuse me, is there a newsagent's near here?
Yes, there's one in Berry Street.
Where's that?
Go along this road and turn right. That's Berry Street. Go past the pub and the newsagent's is on the right opposite the supermarket.
Thanks very much.
Conversation 2.
Excuse me, where's the police station?
It's over there, next to the internet cafe.
Oh, yes, I can see it. Thanks.
No problem.
Conversation 3.
Excuse me, do you know the Park Hotel?
Yes. You go along this street, over the bridge, and it's on your left in New Road. You can't miss it.
How far is it?
Oh, it's not far. Only about 5 minutes walk.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Okay. All right, so the answers are correct. That's great. Okay, let's practice this. So, Salsabil and Rana, you can do the first conversation. So we have Sue and the man. So Salsabil, you can be Sue, and Rana can answer you.
Okay. Excuse me, is there a new gym near here?
Yes, there's one in Berry Street.
Where is that?
Go along this road and turn right. That's Berry Street. Go past the pub and the newsagent is on the right opposite the supermarket.
Thanks very much.
Nice, okay. All right, and the second conversation we have Sue and the girl. So Ranim, you can be Sue, and Umnamida, you can be the girl.
Okay.
Ranim, are you there? Maybe Ranim's not there. Okay, Ranim is not there. Okay, so Rana, you can be Sue, and Umnamida can be the girl.
Okay. Excuse me, where's the police station?
It's over there, next to the internet cafe.
Oh, yes. I can see it. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, nice. Okay, and the last one. Okay, so Salsabil and Umnumita, you can do the last conversation. So we have the man and we have Sue. Okay, you can start.
Excuse me, do you know the Park Hotel?
Yes, you go along the street over the bridge and it's on your left in your road. You can't miss it.
How far is it?
Oh, it's not far, only about 5 minutes walk.
Great, thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor,
Yes.
How far is it?
It means is it near, something close, and something far. For example, Benghazi is far, but Tajura is close. Do you get the idea? So what does it mean in Arabic, far?
قريبة.
العكس.
بعيدة.
near?
بجنب.
Yes, near هي جنب أو قريبة. فfar دي من الشيء البعيد. فالسؤال هذا لما قال له how far is it؟ يعني كم تبعد، يعني قديش بعدها. فصاحبه جاوبه قال له it's not far, only 5 minutes walk. كان قريب يعني. Okay, so this is an example of how to ask for directions. كلها أمثلة فيها يعني asking and answering, asking and giving directions الاثنين. سؤال على directions والجواب على directions، إعطاء الاتجاهات. Okay, now the second part of the question, it says find the places on the map and what numbers are they? So, for example, the first conversation here between Sue and the man, what's the place they asked about? Which number on the map? What do you think? Because Sue, she said, excuse me, is there a newsagent? The man said, go along this road and turn right. That's Berry Street, go past the pub, and the newsagent is on the right opposite the supermarket. So which number?
Number 3.
Correct. That's correct. Number 3, this is the newsagents. Because the man, he said, go along Berry Street, past the supermarket, past the pub, يعني فوت البub, استمر, and then it's opposite the supermarket. Yes, the news agents is on the right, opposite the supermarket. Okay. What about the second place? Where's the police station? It's over there next to the internet cafe. So which number? It's over there next to the internet cafe.
Number 5.
5.
That's correct. But why did she say it's over there? علاش ما عطتهاش الاتجاهات? Why did she say it's...
Because she is on a pot street.
Yes, near the...
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very close. She's near the place, right?
Yes.
فمعناها لما قلت لها over there أكيد أشرت لها maybe using her finger. It's over there. ممكن يعني يبان بالعين يعني. It's over there.
Very close. CLOSE.
Yes. Close. It's the
يعني
same.
بمعنيين. Close.
في عندنا close وعندنا close.
Yes, close.
Close the door. Close
yes.
the door. So close is a verb, but close is an adjective.
بس هي نفس الكتابة صح؟
لكن مش نفس النطق. لكن نفس الكتابة. صح. The spelling is the same. في مجموعة على الكلمات على فكرة في الإنجليزية فيهم القصة هذه. So we have close to school. مثلا لو شرحتها في الجملة هذه حتقراها close.
قريبة من المدرسة يعني.
أيوة. لكن لو قريتها بالشكل هذا close the door هيمشي فعل. Close the door.
لو جيت close the school.
نفس الشيء. Close the schools. The school is closed. مدرسة مسكرة. The school is closed.
Yes.
هذا حتى نعرف من السياق يعني أنا واحدة منهم. في مثال ثاني لكن نسيتها. حاول نتذكره ما قدرتش. كلمة يعني شبيهة بقصة close. advice لكن advice و advise فيها تغيير في السبيلينج مش نفس الشيء. advice
live و live.
نفس الشيء live و live حتى هم من السياق نفسها حتعرفها. لأن spelling نفسها.
Yes.
ففي كلمات يعني من السياق تزبط. Okay, now let's check conversation number 3. So she's asking about the Park Hotel. Do you know the Park Hotel? Go along this street. It's over the bridge, and it's on your left in New Road. You can't miss it. So where is the Park Hotel? في رايكم.
Number 10.
Number 10. خلنا نتأكدوا مرة ثانية. شن قالت؟ الراجل قال go along the street over the bridge. It's on your left in New Road. You can't miss it. It's on your left in New Road. وقال turn left.
Number 9.
هو قال turn left. لا ما فيش turn left.
No.
It's on your left. ما فيش turn left.
Number 9.
Yes.
No.
Correct. لأن ما وصلناش لنهاية الشارع نفسه. ما قالش turn left on Russell Street. فمنا قاعدين احنا في New Road. We're still on New Road.
Yes.
It's on the left. So number 9. All right, very good, excellent. So this is how you can give directions and ask for directions. And here in number 7, we want to complete the gaps. It says fill in the gaps, and we can use the conversations here, number 1, 2, 3, to complete the gaps, okay? So here in this exercise, we have 2 groups. So the first group of sentences, we have asking for directions, and here we have giving directions. All right, so okay, what about number 1 on the media?
Excuse me, is there a new sentence near there? Near here?
Okay. What about the next one right now? What do you think?
Where's the police station?
Okay, let's write it. Where's the police station? What about number 3, Cecile? What do you think?
Do you know the Park Hotel?
Okay. And when we want to give directions, what about number 1 in the media? What do you think?
Excuse me, is there news?
Does anyone have a question?
Yes. The new sentence is in your right.
Which one are you doing? انت جاوبي فيها رقم. Okay, we just want to complete the gaps first. نكمل
Okay. There is there is one on there's one.
Yes.
There's one in Berry Street.
Okay, let's write 1. Then we can check and find out. Okay, what about the second one? Rana, what do you think?
Go along this road and turn right or left.
Okay. And number 3, Cecily, what do you think?
Go past above.
Okay. Next one on media, go.
Go over the bridge.
And what do you think about this one, Rana? The news agents is
near is on your right.
Here you can, it's up to you. You can say on the right or on your right. الاثنين صح. نكبش مع بعض.
Okay.
بس الاثنين صح.
On the right.
Okay, what about this one, سلسبيل?
It is over.
Over? Can we say over the supermarket? What does it mean, over the supermarket?
Over.
Sorry?
I don't know.
You're not sure? Okay, check the conversation. Check conversation number 1. Can you see conversation?
معناها قريبة أو يعني اثنين.
here هو احنا طبعا الإجابات متاعنا حنجيبوهم من ال conversations اللي كملناهم. So how do we talk about the supermarket here in conversation number 1?
Opposite.
Yes, opposite the supermarket. Opposite. That's correct. Okay, what about the next one on media?
It's next to the internet cafe.
Right. Rana, what about this one?
It's over there.
Okay, and the last one, Sabi?
You can't miss.
Correct. What does it mean you can't miss it? شو قصدهم? What do you think, Sabi? You can't miss it.
مش حتضيعيها أو.
Correct. والقصد شنو القصد لما حد يقول لك you won't miss it or you can't miss it شنو قصدهم؟
حتلقيه.
حتلقيه.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure, but do you think is it easy to find or hard to find? لو شخص قالك you can't miss it هل المكان easy to find سهل العثور عليه ولا hard to find? What do you think?
Easy.
Yes, you can't miss it معناها you know سهل مش حتضيع يعني.
مش حتضيعي مش حتنسي.
مش حتفوتي سهل يعني واضح موضوع واضح. زي مثلا حد يعطيك محل ويبدأ مثلا لونه أحمر أو في ضوء مثلا فيقول لك you can't miss it there's a lot of light it's a big red building فيبدأ حاجة يعني باينة you can't miss it هذا القصد. Okay, now before we practice okay وعندنا listening and practice. Okay, now I want you to listen and repeat, okay? Listen and practice. Let's listen and practice. So, here it is. So, منها نتأكدوا من الإجابات and we can also practice. So, let's see.
Recording 11.12.
Excuse me, is there a newsagent's near here?
Excuse me, is there a newsagent near here?
Excuse me, is there a news agent near here?
Excuse me, is there a news agent near here?
Where's the police station?
Where's the police station?
Where's the police station?
Where's the police station?
Do you know the Park Hotel?
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 There's one in Berry Street.
There's one in Bear Street.
There's one in Berry Street.
There is one in Berry Street.
Go along this road and turn right.
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 Go along this road and turn left.
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 Go past the pub.
Go past the pub.
Go past the pub.
Go past the pub.
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge.
The newsagent's is on the right.
The newsagent's is on the right.
The newsagent's is on the right.
The newsagent is on the right.
It's opposite the supermarket.
It's opposite the supermarket.
It's opposite the supermarket.
It's opposite the supermarket.
It's next to the internet cafe.
It's next to the internet cafe.
It's
to
next.
the internet.
Yes, it's next to the internet cafe.
It's next to the internet cafe.
It's next to the internet cafe.
It's over there.
It's over there.
It's over there.
It's over there.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
That's correct. Okay, so these are nice sentences to ask for directions. يعني اللي عنده سؤال بيعرف وين المكان يقدر يسأل excuse me, is there, هل يوجد، أو على طول ممكن تقدروا تبدوا حتى ب where. ممكن في رأيي هذه maybe easier، أسهل تذكرها. يعني فقط excuse me وخشوا في الموضوع طول. Where's the hospital? Where's the airport? Where's the mall? Where's the train station? Where's أين كان؟ حتسألوا ب where خلاص انتهت القصة. Okay? But you can also ask, do you know, is there، يعني عندكم أكثر من طريقة بس ممكن أضمن واحدة فيهم واللي سهل تذكرها اللي هي where's كذا. Okay? So this is an example how to ask for directions. وعندنا أيضا اللي هم الإجابات how to give directions. Okay, so okay, extra exercise. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about this lesson. We don't have too much time left, لكن على الأقل نبدأ فيه. So before we start, I want to show you this sentence. What do you think it means?
In Arabic or English?
In English. And is there a remaining part؟ هل في جزء ناقص من الجملة؟ لأن أعتقد في جزء ناقص. صح ولا مش صح؟ بس هيك اللي قدامكم. What do you think, Rana? What do you think the meaning is? In English, and then you can tell me even in Arabic. What do you think? So in English, what do you think, Rana?
الجملة نحس فيها واضحة، نعرفش كيف نشرحها.
Okay, you can say it in Arabic بالليبي كيف بالعربي يعني شنو قصدهم؟
العشب دائما أخضر.
تمام، بس علاش قالوا greener؟ معلش ما قالوش green؟ يعني كأنهم قالوا لك أكثر اخضرارا ولا؟
greener yes.
صح ولا؟ المفروض يعني لو green بس راهو هيك قالوا المفروض. The grass is always green يعني كانت اوكي، لكن هم ايش فكرة greener؟ استعملوا comparative هنا صح ولا؟ They used the comparative adjective greener. like taller, shorter, bigger, smaller. نفس الفكرة. What do you think? Not sure?
No.
Okay, okay. What do you think, Media, about this one?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yes.
Okay, have you heard of the saying في جملة يقول لك the grass is always greener هذه باقي الجملة on the other side. Have you heard of this? هي جملة مع بعضها كلها. The grass is always greener on the other side. Maybe you've heard of this. On the other. Do you know what this means, Rana? The grass is always greener on the other side.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. What do you think, Media? The grass is always greener on the other side. Have you heard of this saying? Excuse me. Have you heard of this before?
No.
No. Okay, so let me tell you the story of this. يعتبر مثل هذا الأمثلة اللي في الإنجليزي يقولون لهم proverb اللي هي زي الحكم يعني الأمثلة كقصدهم. هذا يعتبر مثل إنجليزي. Alright, so ممكن أصلا مش إنجليزي لكن بالإنجليزي هيك يقولوا فيه يعني. So for example, let's imagine you have a mountain. Alright. So this is a mountain, okay, and here you have some people who live on this side, for example, of the mountain. They live here on the right side, okay? And these people on the right side, they always think that the grass that grows on the other side of the mountain, العشب اللي ينبت لهم هنا, ديما يعتقدوا فيه أحسن من اللي في جهتهم. So for example, if you ask them which grass is better, they will always say the grass on the other side is better. And لو سألنا الناس اللي هم the people on the left اللي هم ساكنين في الجهة الثانية من الجبل, and we ask them which side of the mountain is better, which side has better grass, هيقول لك the other side. So what does this mean? فكرة المثال شنو قصدهم؟ هل عندنا احنا مثل كمشابه في المعنى المثل هذا ولا ما عندناش حاجة؟
ما عندناش حاجة تقريبا هيك نفسها.
هو شنو فهمتي منه بصفة عامة مثل لما يقول لك كذا the grass is always greener on the other side. لما الشخص مثلا يتكلم هو طبعا الناس اللي هنا في الجهة هذه من الجبل ما يقدروش يوصلوا في الجهة الثانية. لكن لو تسأليهم حيقول لك ديما كذا الجهة الثانية أحسن عشبهم وحياتهم وكل شيء خير.
إن الشخص مش مقتنع بما يملك، ديما يشوف في غيره يملك في حاجات أحسن منه.
بالضبط، هي هذه ملخص القصة. يس، هي هذه الفكرة كلها. أن ديما الإنسان مش راضي بقسمته، ديما يشوف أن غيره عنده حاجة أحسن منه. فالجو أن كل واحد عنده نفس المشكلة، اللي في اليمين يحسبوا الجماعة اللي في الجهة الثانية من الجبل حياتهم أسهل وعشبهم خير، وذوك يعتقدوا يقولوا في نفس الشيء. صح. يعني هي هذه حكمة وخلاص. So this is the meaning، يعني هذه جت أصلها. طبعا هي عطينا ناقص المثل، يعني مجرد كعنوان، لكن هو المثل الكامل the grass is always greener on the other side. فهذا ديما المثل يطلقوا فيه لشخص مش عاجبه الوضع مثلا، أو يقارن وديما يلعب في دور الضحية مثلا، أن أنا وضعي ما ينفعش وها شوف مثلا ولد عمي شوف مش عارف شنو. It's a bit like this. The grass is always greener on the other side. يعني أنت لو كنت في مكانه راك قلت العكس، راك تتمنى وضع تاني. It's a bit like this.
Yes.
Anyways, let's start with a few speaking questions. So the first question is, do you live in a city or in the country? So what about you, Hamida? I think you live in the city, right? You live in...
Yes.
So you live here in Tripoli, so it's in the city. I think all of us live in the city. What about you, Sisabi? Do you live in the city or in a city, or do you live maybe far away from the city center? Maybe near, I don't know, countryside, farms. Where do you live?
Tajura city with the...
Okay, so Tajura's... Do you live in the center or do you live on a farm far away from the center?
In the center.
In the center, okay. معناها in a city, you live also in a city. عادة لما يقولوا country دي ما يقصدوا بيه اللي هو الريف يعني. Farms, you know, that area هذا يسموا فيه country. City is the city. Okay, number 2. Do you like where you live? Why or why not? So what about you, Sisabi? Do you like where you live? The area?
I like.
Yeah. And why do you like it? Or what do you like most about where you live?
Because here we have different shops. شنو محل shops.
Shops.
Yeah.
And what about the prices? Are the prices good in the shops?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like it only because of the shops?
Yeah. But my school is very far.
Your school is very far?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you like that your school is very far, or you don't like this?
No, I don't like it.
Okay. Would you like to move house? Would you like to move to another city, maybe?
No.
No. You want to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What about you, Media? Do you like the area where you live?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to move house? Would you like to move to somewhere else?
No.
No, you don't want to.
Yes, because everything is close and available.
Available?
Yes, available.
Okay. So this means it's a nice place. It's a nice neighborhood.
Yes.
Okay. And what about you, Rana? Do you like the area you live in?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to move house to somewhere else?
No.
No? Even to maybe Spain or Italy or another country?
No.
No? You like it where you live, where you're living now?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. That's good. And what are the things you like about your neighborhood? Sasabi likes the shops. What about you? What do you like in your neighborhood?
Me too. The shops, because it's near, not far.
Okay, so shopping is good in your area?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else or just shopping?
Just shopping.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now here I have a few questions for all of you, and I want you to tell me what you think. So, do you agree with these sentences? Do you think they're true? Or maybe do you think they're not true? Of course, here this is an opinion question. يعني الموضوع كل واحد ورأيه ما فيش شيء زي ما نقولوا true false. Maybe you have different answers. هذه الفكرة ممكن أسئلتكم تختلف. But let me read the first sentence, and then I'd like to hear your opinions. So the first one, it says, the city is dangerous for young people. What do you think, Omnimidi? Do you think this is true, false? Sabil, what do you think? False? Do you think this is false?
I think it's...
But why do you think it's false? Why do you think it's not dangerous?
The town is more dangerous than city.
You think smaller towns are, or the countryside, you think is more dangerous?
Yeah.
But how? How is the town or the countryside more dangerous in your opinion?
Because usually in the city they have policemen and يعني قانون كيف نقولها؟
Law, there's law.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's law and there's policemen, more policemen in cities. Maybe this is true. But in towns, you think there aren't a lot of policemen?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good point. It's a good point. What do you think, Omnimedia? Do you agree with Tisabir? Do you think towns and the countryside is more dangerous than cities?
No, I think town is more dangerous than country.
Okay, but what about the city? Do you think the city is more? Do you think the city is dangerous for younger people or not dangerous?
I think dangerous because people from all regions are not related.
Okay, so you have people from different places around the country.
Yes, unlike the countryside.
So maybe in the countryside, everybody knows each other?
Yes.
Okay, good point. Okay, Rana, what about number 2? Do you agree with number 2? You can find jobs easily in the city. Do you think this is true?
Yes.
But why do you think it's true?
Because there are more company.
There are more companies
in the city.
That's actually true. There are more companies in the city. So maybe this means more chances to get a job, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Number 3 here. It's cheaper to live in the country. What do you think, Omnimedia? Do you think this is true? Do you think living in the countryside is cheaper than the city? Or do you think it's the opposite?
I think yes.
It's cheaper, you think?
Yes.
Do you agree, Sazabi? Do you think it's cheaper living in the country, or do you think it's more expensive than living in the city?
Maybe more expensive.
But why do you think it's more expensive?
Because المواصلات.
Transportation.
Yes, and because everything they bring from the city.
True. Yeah, maybe it's a good point. Maybe in the countryside, maybe milk and fruit and vegetables from the same area are cheaper, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
But I think maybe if you're talking about cars or clothes or maybe chocolate and I don't know, things like this, maybe more expensive than the city because you have to bring it from the city, right?
Yes.
Good point. All right, life in the country is easier. What do you think about this one, Rana? Do you think this is true? Life in the country is easier than the city, or do you think it's harder?
It's harder.
Why? Why do you think it's harder?
Because in the city there's everything, and it's the opposite in the country.
So it means maybe you have to do things yourself.
Yes.
For example, if you want, I don't know, if you want to eat something, maybe you have to grow it in the ground. If you want apples, maybe you have to plant an apple. I agree with you. I think maybe this is true. Maybe it's harder But do you agree with this, Media? Do you think it's harder to live in the country? Or do you think?
Yes, it's harder.
Mm.
Like from the hospital.
Yeah.
خدمات الهوسبيتال كيف يقولوا؟ خدمات.
Services.
Yes, hospital services.
They're always better in the city, right?
Yes.
True. I think number 5 is clear. I think all of us maybe can agree with number 5. It says transport is better in the city.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is easy to agree with. And the last one, it says the cost of living in the country and the city is the same. So this is an interesting question, because maybe not just food, but if you think of, maybe renting a home or building a house, do you think it's the same price in the country and the city? Or do you think maybe different? And what about the cost of land? Do you think it's cheaper or more expensive in the city?
شو معناها cost?
Cost, like price, means price. So when we say the cost of living, it means how much money you need to live comfortably, to buy food, to have a house, to, clothes for your children, food for your baby. تكاليف المعيشة يعني.
الميزانية.
يمشي الحال الميزانية كنا عادة نقولوا budget. Cost of living اللي هي مصاريف الحياة اليومية بصفة عامة يعني. So for example, the cost of living in Libya is a lot cheaper than the cost of living in the UK, for example.
Yes.
يعني باش تعيشي بنفس المستوى مثلا اللي عايشين به احنا توا في ليبيا، لو بنعيشوا بنفس المستوى هذا نفس الدرجة in Europe or in Canada or in the USA, it's a lot more expensive. Maybe the salaries are also better, the money you get from work, but still the cost of living is higher. It's more expensive because they have more services, more everything. So this of course means it's more expensive. So do you agree with number 6? Do you think the cost of living is the same in the country and in the city, or not the same?
I think yes.
You think yes?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe. What do you think, Cecipe? Do you think it's the same? The country and the city, the cost of living?
Yes, usually the same.
Usually the same. Okay, so this means in our next lesson, we will find out about this information, because we're going to read about 2 people. We're going to read about Matthew and Stuart. So here we have Stuart, and here we have Matthew and his family. And this is a very interesting story because Stuart, he moved from the country to the city, but Matthew, he wants to move from the city to the country. It's the opposite. So we're going to read about them, and we want to understand why. Why did Stuart leave the countryside? Why? Why did he go to the city? And we also want to find out, why did Matthew and his family, why did they sell their house in the city and move to the country? Why? So this is our next lesson, and we will do this, and then we'll answer the questions. And we will also talk a little bit about comparatives. لا الcomparatives في الأسئلة نفسها. Comparatives هذا بيجينا في المراجعة. Things you like, things you don't like. Okay, معناها أكثر الدرس بيكون reading, and we'll talk a little bit about verb patterns. This is when you have 2 verbs together. What do we use after the first verb? هل حنستعمل infinitive with to, أو هل حنستعمل ing؟ حنتكلم عن التقسيم هذه. We'll talk about this, and then we'll do an exercise, and we can also finish the review of Unit 11, and then we can start with the last unit. Okay, so inshallah we'll continue on today's Wednesday. We'll continue on Wednesday, and we'll complete this lesson. And that's all for today. I'm sorry today's lesson is a little shorter than usual, but yeah, we'll make it up next time. Okay, so have a good day. You're welcome, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Manal.